The Panthers have decided to double dip in free agency at the interior offensive line position. They added Damien Lewis, who formerly of the Seattle Seahawks. They signed him to a $53 million contract in total value. And this guy was a guy that's pretty inconsistent, but they had to overpay and pay a little bit of a premium for this guy because he's big. He fits that bill of what they want to do to set that interior to be able to anchor and not get pushed in the backfield because they want to set that pocket for Bryce Young. So the Panthers have spent a total of $150 million in total contract value on their interior offensive line. So we got to talk about Damien Lewis in this video. But real quick, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I do recap and analysis of the Panthers, live streams and stuff, reacting to free agency and everything that's included with that, film breakdowns of these prospects, and of course the draft process that is still coming in April. So make sure you are subscribed and please give the video a thumbs up if you don't mind. It really helps me out in the algorithm. So we got a full breakdown on Damien Lewis's contract. So it's 4 years, $53 million, about $26 million guaranteed, and 2 years, $27 million is practically what it is. So there is a potential out after the second year if things don't work out. So I do love this structure of this deal because they actually have that out after 2 years just in case things don't work out, because he's not as bona fide, in my opinion, as Robert Hunt, who we signed previously to that even bigger deal. But Damien Lewis still has experience with the Seahawks, with this system. They have experience with Dave Canales, has experience with the Panthers offensive line coach, and these cap hits are beautiful. In 2024, it's only going to be $5 million. In 2025, 14.6. So like I said, there's a potential out after year 2. So I think that this is a pretty much nice structured deal. It is a lot of money for a guy that who is where he's at in the market. This guard market has really been inflated, but like I said, the Panthers have to pay that tax of being a trash organization. You got to pay a premium to get talent in here, and clearly they put a priority on this positional value. So we had about 610 pass blocking reps last year, and he gave up 29 pressures, 4 penalties, 3 sacks allowed included in that. So his 2022 is actually a little bit better. He only gave up 19 pressures on 634 pass block snaps. So he has experience playing some high level football in terms of pass protection, but that's really what they want. And they want big guys in the running game as well. They want to try to lean on guys, and Dave Canales talked about how stubborn he planned to be with the running game to set things up. But this tells me that they're clearly trying to do everything in their power to make sure Bryce Young stays clean. By the grace of God, Bryce Young got sacked 62 times, but did not really have any major injuries besides that ankle tweak earlier in the year against the Seahawks. So they don't want to try to play with fate and tempt fate again. They're trying to get big boys in here that can really help out. The thing that I noticed about these two signings is they have experience in the system where Dave Canales talks about getting the ball out fast. He stressed getting the ball out in 2.7 seconds, letting the offensive line know that they can be aggressive in their pass blocking because the ball is coming out quick. You know, they're going to stress that on Bryce. So you look at Damien Lewis playing with the Seahawks. Clearly, he got that hands-on experience in a system where they want to get the ball out quick with Geno and what Dave Canales was doing with them there as the passing game coordinator. But if you look at Robert Hunt coming from the Dolphins, Tua Tagovailoa was heralded as one of the guys that had one of the lowest time to throws. I think it was as low as 2.3 last year, which is a crazy amount for that. So you have guys that are used to playing in systems with quarterbacks that get the ball out quick. It feels like the Panthers are doing a concerted effort to try to get bigger guys, but also guys that are used to and have experience in the system. No more square peg, round holes, guys that are scheme fits for what we're trying to do. I think we got in trouble last year with Frank Reich trying to pick up the pieces from Matt Rule and Steve Wilkes time there, and also trying to force that in his system to figure out what works. It seems like the front office and head coaching are on the same page and trying to make these moves. Now, whether they work out or not, we shall see, but it seems like they're making an effort. Like I said, I remember how optimistic we were about the offensive line last year this time when we extended Bozeman and we had everybody else running it back. So it's not really anything to get super excited about until we see these guys work out. The idea on paper is noble. The contract doesn't look too terrible from afar. So we'll see how things play out. You guys let me know down below in the comments how you feel about this Damien Lewis signing and the 2 signings for the offensive line that have been prioritized. Let me know how you feel down below. My name is Aaron Duncan signing off. Make sure you are subscribed. I'll see you next time. Peace.